We're talking about the Liver King, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way you can look like that.
No.
In your 40s, that jacked. I mean, he's preposterously jacked. He's telling people that the way he gets that way is by sunning his balls. He literally lays down with his staring at the sun, and he was front row at one of my shows in Vegas.
Oh, damn.
At the MGM. Yeah, and then I saw him again at the Canelo fight. He was trying really hard to get on the podcast.
Rogan versus Liver King. Period.
Hello, and thanks for watching. This video contains the arrest report for Brian Johnson, also known as the Liver King, for the charge of terroristic threat cause fear of imminent serious bodily injury for allegedly threatening Joe Rogan.
Anything and everything. Because Joe Rogan, we don't have to make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. I have my family to fight for. And I'll die for them. You know that. You'll never come across something like this. Willing to die, hoping that you'll choke me out. I pray to God, because that's a dream come true. It feels good.
Your rules. Whatever you want me to weigh, I'll weigh it.
You, Joe Rogan.
You can't pick a fight with a real king and then expect there not to be an actual fight, bro.
He is asking to take his last shit.
So can I have 12 minutes to just finish my actual shit? I did 4 coffee enemas this morning. My intestines don't work like yours.
Here's the arrest affidavit written by Detective James Eichenholz, number 7206, of the City of Austin Police Department in Texas. Affidavit and application for arrest warrant. The undersigned affiant, who after being duly sworn by me, on oath, makes the following statement. I have reason to believe and do believe that Brian Johnson, D.O.B., redacted, did then and there, on or about June 24th, 2025 at 98 San Jacinto Boulevard, Austin, Texas 78701, commit the offense of terroristic threat, Class B misdemeanor. Your affiant is Detective James Eichenholz, number 7206, who is employed as a commissioned peace officer by the City of Austin Police Department, APD, for over 14 years and holds a Master Peace Officer certification. Your affiant is currently assigned to the Investigations 1 Homicide Unit and has been involved in hundreds of investigations involving violent crime. The following information is based on the credible facts and statements contained in Austin Police Department Incident Report 25-5012872. On June 24, 2025, at approximately 9:30 a.m., your affiant was contacted by Philip Forbes, who is the owner of an executive protection company that provides physical security for high-profile and high-net-worth clients, one of whom is Joe Rogan. Philip informed your affiant that he had been made aware of several recent social media videos that were posted on Instagram by a subject identified as Brian Johnson, white male. Brian Johnson is also identified as a famous social media influencer who goes by the name Liver King. Philip went on to explain that the videos posted by Brian Johnson contained numerous threats made to Joe Rogan. The threats were then escalated by Brian Johnson, posting videos documenting that had traveled to Austin and was currently in town to fight Joe Rogan. Due to the escalation in Brian Johnson's actions, Philip made a request for law enforcement to take proactive measures prior to Brian Johnson causing any harm to Joe Rogan or his family. Brian Johnson's Instagram account was fully identified as. When affiant reviewed the recent videos Brian Johnson posted on his Instagram account, your affiant observed a number of recent videos where Brian Johnson was going on long rants that didn't appear to make much sense to your affiant. Based on your affiant's years of training and experience, your affiant knows that behaviors such as that can indicate some sort of mental health episode, indicating that Brian Johnson could be a danger to himself or others. On June 23, 2025, Brian Johnson posted a video of himself standing shirtless, wearing sweatpants, a fox headdress on his head, while holding 2 firearms that appeared to be gold-plated AR-15 short-barrel rifles. The video starts with Brian Johnson holding both firearms and saying, "Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. Man to man, I'm picking a fight with you."
Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liberty. Man to man, I'm picking a fight with you. Yeah.
Brian Johnson then posted another video a short time later, which captured Brian Johnson walking through his residence and carrying a black box which contained an image of the Joe Rogan Experience, JRE symbol on the top of the box. Brian Johnson was also carrying a medieval-type axe on top of the JRE box. During the video, Brian Johnson is secretive about what's in the box, but talks about the contents of the box by saying, "You can't buy this type of stuff. There are serial numbers not replicable. Not reproducible kind of stuff. Presents like that Joe Rogan. That's how we do it in Texas." Brian Johnson continues on to say that it's Monday at 8 o'clock. And he is getting ready to travel to Austin to pick a fight with Joe Rogan because he has real tension, real beef he has with Joe Rogan.
You can't buy this kind of stuff. There's serial numbers, not replicatable, not reproducible kind of stuff. Presents like that, Joe Rogan, that's how we do it in Texas, you know? That's real man kind of stuff. We're coming to Austin. We're about to leave. Aren't we, boy? Yeah. It's Monday. It's 8 o'clock-ish. And we're coming. And so we'll see you soon. Real tension I have with you. Real fucking beef. Yeah. Real beef. It's a real fight, yeah. And there comes bearing a... See if I can... You want to see just a little... I don't do that. I might watch that. Oh, I don't want... I wish... If I can live stream, that's what we'll do from now on. We're getting in the family cars now. Unraveling ourselves. Family car. My boys, my queen. Our dogs. We come bearing gifts. Gifts. For those that deserve it. See you here in a minute. That's how we do it in Texas. Welcome to Texas, Joe Rogan. Oh, you forgot? Oh, you thought I was coming to you. Oh, I am coming to you.
Fist bump pound, lock it down.
At approximately 12 a.m. on June 24th, 2025, Brian Johnson then posted another video which captured him in the front driveway of a hotel in Austin, Texas, which Affiant identified as the Four Seasons Hotel located at 98 San Jacinto Boulevard, Austin, Texas 78701. Brian Johnson appears to have just arrived in Austin, Texas, and starts the video by saying, "Just pulled up to the capital of Texas. Guess what? You're dead, bitch. You're dead. You're dead."
Just pulling up. Guess what? You're dead, bitch.
During the course of this investigation, it was found that Brian Johnson lives in Willis, Texas, which is approximately 3 hours away from Austin. At approximately 1 a.m., Brian Johnson posted another video of himself inside his hotel room. During this video, Brian Johnson highlights that he brought the above-described black box with the JRE symbol on it with him to Austin. The video then continues about the loss of a friend named Jim Riggs and Brian Johnson's love for him. At approximately 2 a.m., Brian Johnson posted 3 more videos where he continues to rant without any clear message. During one of these videos, Brian Johnson says, "He is here all week, Rogan versus Liver King. I'm going to record a lot of videos. Then I'm not going to record for a long time." Affiant further observed that some of the comments in the post showed a level of concern from his online followers with comments like, "Bro, call emergency. They will help you get a solid sleep. You need it. Brian, you are losing your mind." After review of said videos, Affiant made contact with Joe Rogan. During this conversation, Joe Rogan said he was made aware of the threats by his security team. Joe Rogan interpreted Brian Johnson's actions and statements as threatening, resulting in him filing a police report. Joe Rogan said he has never had any sort of contact with Brian Johnson and is unaware why Brian Johnson would be targeting him.
He was front row at one of my shows in Vegas
Oh, damn.
at the MGM. Yeah, and then I saw him again at the Canelo fight. He was trying really hard to get on the podcast.
Joe Rogan went on to say that he has been told that Brian Johnson has a significant drug issue, and from what Joe Rogan has observed from Brian Johnson's recent Instagram posts, he feels that Brian Johnson appears to be significantly unstable and seems like he needs help. Eurofiant found that Brian Johnson committed the act of terroristic threat towards Joe Rogan when he posted multiple videos on Instagram saying that he had plans to come to Austin to fight. Joe Rogan then drove from Willis, Texas to Austin, Texas, and when he arrived to Austin, Texas, he said, "You're dead, bitch. You're dead. You're dead." Based on the totality of circumstances, this act has fulfilled the required elements to be in violation of the Texas Penal Code Section 22.07 for the offense of terroristic threat against the peace and dignity of the great state of Texas. That's the end of the arrest affidavit. On June 24th, 2025, a warrant was issued. On June 25th, 2025, Brian Johnson was arrested. Bond was set at $20,000 and a no-contact order was placed stating he must stay a minimum of 200 yards away from the alleged victim and family members, including Rogan family residence and places of business. No possession of firearms, and he must wear a GPS tracker. Must receive a mental health evaluation and receive mental health supervision within 1 week from release. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave.
Going to jail, cops are coming. I just need to put stuff on. Just put stuff, because they're not going to take.
I'm not recording while dealing with the cops outside.
Fine. God damn, this took a while. I'm so sorry. I take it back. God, thank you. Perfect amount of resistance. So you're just picking up where we're leaving off. I just need to put stuff on. Just put stuff, because they're not going to take me naked.
Do you want the green? The green is better.
Whatever you gave me is perfect, Queen. Can I put my shoes on and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you need a new patch or anything,
You should record anything and everything. And when I go to the back, Justin's recording Fitzpatrick. He's got the most beautiful wife in the world. You wouldn't want to take most of them to prison. I wonder if I have to go. You should just record this right now. I wonder if I have to go. And on the shitter, what happens then? Did they arrest you on the shitter? Do you know?
I
In the
think we'll
state of
find out.
Texas? Because Joe Rogan, this is how I do my name. Can I take my phone? They probably won't let me take my phone.
You can take your phone and hold it.
Oh yeah. We're still talking. If you don't mind, what all I need to do in the great state of Texas, that's where they do the Alamo stuff. I was making my morning fire. And this is what goes in the fire in life. This is an adventure we have in life. We can do this thing. It's a master builder. We can build people. Celebrate comedy is awesome. You're still great, Joe Rogan. I can be arrested. I want to fight you. Real tension. It's all gonna happen. I'm speaking fast now. Or you can never change. Never change. Can you edit this later and then post this immediately, but then later add my anthem song? Never change. Never change. So you can evolve. It's a 10th ancestral tenet. You could do that one. You could evolve. Or you could never change. That's going. Master builder, we're going to keep. Destroyer, that goes in the fire. That's what I was going to be recording. I don't plan for much. I did plan that one.
Hey, we know.
You're not going to stop recording.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's just not have that on your pocket.
What? A Leatherman?
Yeah.
A Leatherman.
A knife in it.
I know, but it's not reasonable to have a Leatherman.
They're going to take it off of you.
Okay, keep protecting me like Peter Nemeth tried to. Don't say anything. Contract, don't say anything. Why did I do that's illegal? Can somebody first just tell me? Because as soon as you can do that and keep recording. Because what we do is family. You never have to be embarrassed of family. Ancestral honor, it's called reputation. We're the Liver King family, a real king, a real queen who's kind of scared. Striker over here is kind of scared. Dad's getting arrested again. We've already been through it once. The first time, do you remember what I said? I said, guys, Baba's not fast enough to make it to the plane. Look at her. But I'm about to sprint as fast as I can to the plane. But all the police are talking over here. I'm going to make a run for the jet. I'm going to go as fast as and pretty fast now, especially now, 178 pounds, Joe Rogan. But I weigh, you weigh more than me, you're a black belt. Why not just for fun fight me, or, you know, like physical fight, real tension. I don't have any training. There's 126 ways to choke someone out, and this is the technique and strategy. We call it jiu-jitsu. There's an infinite amount of ways to be primal. That's my boy. And the primal part of it is, the fun part was going to jail, cops are coming. And I say, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna sprint. You can fucking make it, I know you can, I know you can too. Okay, but y'all don't fucking go until I get my wife, my queen, your mom. I'm gonna get her, we're gonna take off. You guys fucking got it, Baba sucks. Just go make it, you guys, it's okay. It's okay, we'll say bye to her later, we don't have time to go anymore. Do y'all remember that in Poland?
Do you need anything else, okay? Or any second?
Just a quick glance around the
We
room.
need to like talk as a family.
We don't need to talk as a family. We're gonna record everything. We always talk as a family. Talking is a lie to begin with.
Take the camera off for a second.
That you can tell me any secrets. You're gonna keep recording from right there, okay, Justin? If you don't mind, I don't mean to, you're gonna go back over there. Yeah, there you go. And you're gonna keep recording, okay? You're gonna whisper something in my ear. Where's that?
It's this one. This one is with all of this.
This is a black food. How about this? Keep recording. Stay there, okay? Can we go over here behind this door? And she's gonna have a conversation with me.
No, it's okay. It's all of us.
Okay, strike right. Keep recording, okay, Justin? Okay, good. Don't stop recording.
Copy that.
And then, everyone come in. Hurry, hurry. Come, get the fuck in.
Justin, can you hear me?
No!
Can you hear me? You can fucking hear me, liar. Tell the truth. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the fuck? Don't come in here. You stay right there.
I'm not. Yep.
guys should too. Everyone should be coming. I would love it if all of that could be. Are they right outside?
Yep.
The police?
Yep.
And
They're in unmarked.
How much time do you think we have? Wait, they're unmarked?
They're
How do you know the police?
because I saw their badge.
How do you know the real badges?
Because I'm worked in law enforcement for a very long time.
And so you know it's a real badge?
Yes.
How? Do you know legit?
Legit.
So you know, okay, so if it's legit, means everything's legit. So how much time do I have to take a foot drive? I just finished my, share all this, please. And I'd like to share what happened behind closed doors too. Because at the end, it's fist bump, pound, lock it down. When it's time for any respective family, 4 pillars to lead, united we always are. Look, we're here as a family. Our dogs are here. We're all here. This is intense. Dad's getting arrested. We know how it went the first time. Didn't feel good. Rep 1, Rep 2, united, family, familiar, resistant, stronger. Don't forget to have fun, guys. Adventure fun. Master builders. This bump, pound, lock it down. That's behind closed doors. Could you just let them know, like,
You gonna take shit?
I could really be out of here in about probably 12 fucking, I'll set my timer for 12 minutes and I can deliver on exactly those words. But I'll need for you to come back and tell me, let's start the time. Don't stop recording with the police and all that. Okay? Don't ever, I didn't say pointing at me. Keep going, keep walking. I'm walking you out. Just move.
You're horrible at this directing thing.
Just don't stop no matter what.
I got
And
you.
Anyone else that you can get to record you, like Christian, should be recording you too. Anyone who is free, not my family, okay? Not my family, but anyone on our ecosystem team should be, go ahead and share more of the experience.
Copy that.
You're more than welcome to come in. He is asking to take his last shit, but if you would like to make your presence known,
Are we coming to get me? I don't have 12 minutes. Can I have 2 minutes?
I've asked them, and
Can I?
It has been,
Can I have 12 or is it 2?
it has been 20 minutes.
So right now, is it 12, 2, or 0?
It would be 0.
It would be 0. So you're saying it would be, but you didn't actually follow through with that action. So is it 20 seconds? Is it 30? 20 seconds or 30? Like it, man to man, man to man. I don't have my shoes on. I was taking a shit. I actually haven't broken the law. My real family is here. You're a real man. You're a real woman. If you have a family, you know what this might feel like to a mom. You might know what this feels like to a dad. Nothing was actually done wrong. And maybe
why are you here?
Queen, allow me. We're not going to commingle communication. Allow me to. You said I had no time, 0, and you've given me this much space because you know what's actually right. You know what's actually right. And so, you're telling me I can't have 12 minutes to swallow myself out of here because we were expecting maybe something else. And guess what? That's why I'm doing all of this, because the movie and everybody suggested this character is this other character. And then you guys are receiving me this way and all of a sudden 0 time because you know the principle of the matter. I'm an actual man, husband to my queen, and you think you're gonna, and you could, you guys have the right to. You might not be strong enough to actually, and the thing that would suck is I would still supplicate, you could still do whatever you want to me. I would do that too, but I could handle both of you guys.
That's fine. We don't.
And my boys are right there. Stryker and Rad are right there, my boys. So can I have 12 minutes to just finish my actual shit? I did 4 coffee enemas this morning. My intestines don't work like yours. And that's what so that man to a man, can I have 12 exact minutes? We set our timer and I'll deliver on my word. Thank you. Hold on. That's why I tell time on 2 watches. This is never mind to start with. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's lock it the fuck down. Fist bump, plan, lock it down. I'm not giving you that right now, but I know that you're friendly. Thank you.
Boys, we're leaving in 12 minutes exactly, okay?